So 3.5 years ago, 8 cities were mandated to resolve the problem. One of those was Leeds City Council. Leeds City Council, both in terms of its councillors and the officers, worked fully with DEFRA and produced a very robust plan, which before the summer, Theresa Coffey came here, sat where you sat, and praised Leeds for their work. Now, Leeds have put forward that they need £40 million to fund it, put the funding in, and it's been rejected. So is there a cap on the amount that councils can get? Or is actually, are you committed to them being able to meet their clean air targets?
There is an overall cap on the amount that we have and that we can give to local authorities, but we will. I'll take your point and I'll talk to Therese and the team in order to see. If I were running a local authority, I would want to have the maximum amount of resource, and I'm not suggesting for a moment that Leeds are being anything other than ambitious, but we have a responsibility just to make sure that that money is going to be spent as wisely as possible, because £10 million that goes to Leeds is £10 million that can't go to Southampton, and we just need to take a view about the robustness of that plan. But I will happily go away, talk to Therese and the team, look at it, and then come back to you and the council.
I mean, on a related point, Derby hasn't put in a bid, I understand. So, how would you view that? Are you encouraging Derby Council to come forward for a plan, or is that means there's more of money available to the other local authorities?
We'll be making an announcement, a series of announcements shortly about the approach that we're taking to some local authorities that have been less energetic than others. But until we make that announcement, I wouldn't want to be drawn into criticism of any individual local authority, because we're in conversation with them at the moment. So it will be the case, unless things change, that there will be some local authorities which we will be critical of and issue directions to. They may change their approach, but until we've concluded those conversations, I wouldn't want to put anyone specifically yet on the naughty step.
Okay, and if it's clear that the funding available, the whole funding that's available, isn't sufficient for these mandated cities to meet their air quality targets, do you intend to go back to the Treasury to seek more funds?
Well, I'm very fortunate in that both Jeremy Hunter and Matt Hancock, as Health Secretaries, are very, very keen that we should take the steps necessary. I don't want to strong-arm the Chancellor, but we will do everything that we can, and we'll look at fair-minded bids and requests from local authorities for the support they need.